how do you remain open minded without losing your mind? I binged the HBO series Mother God last night and it really floored me and also brought up some old religious trauma in myself. See, the thing is, I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, which I would consider a cult. And one of the things I have constantly thought about after leaving behind being a Jehovah's Witness and deconstructing from all of the things I was told to believe is how suggestible human beings really are, especially when they are vulnerable due to unresolved trauma. Once I got out, it was really hard for me to come to terms with the fact that I had pretty much given up any authority I had over my right to believe what I want to believe. I was spoon fed what to believe, and if I questioned it, I was told that I was a problem. And that often happens not just in religious groups or cults, but in social settings too, right? And on a grander scale in our culture. The thing is, our world is messed up in a lot of ways. And instead of accepting that fact and just doing the best you can as a human being every day in this strange world that we exist in, it can be profoundly like almost healing to believe that in some way you're the chosen ones that are going to heal the world and that everything will transform eventually, even if it's comes from like an apocalypse or something. After leaving, it gave me a lot of anxiety over like, what should I even believe? What do I believe? What can I trust? And even though I'm not very fond of labels, I would probably categorize myself as a spiritual ish agnostic who's also like very skeptical, but still open open to possibilities. Because the truth is, I don't know either side. I like to examine as many sides as I possibly can. But I honestly feel like when I choose a side, then I am more likely to be manipulated. Because when I choose a side, I then have to align my whole identity around what this side represents. I don't even know if I believe entirely in just thinking for myself because we're obviously influenced by so much and we form our beliefs based on the things we read, the people we surround ourselves by, the media we consume. And I don't even really subscribe to the belief of just follow your heart, like follow your truth. Because what the fuck does that even mean, follow your truth? I think as human beings, we overcomplicate a lot of stuff. And I think it's okay to just be humble and say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's a God. I don't know if there's an absolute truth. I don't know if, like, there is anything after this life. I don't know if there's a greater purpose to this life. Um, I just know that I'm here right in this moment, and there are certain thoughts and actions that bring me more peace than other thoughts and actions. And yeah, anyway, just to get back to the original thought of how to stay open minded without losing your mind. I mean, still, try to stay open minded and read all different perspectives. And sometimes that does make me feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to not be pick any particular side because I don't know what to stand for. I don't know what to believe in. And I honor the skeptics and I honor the experiences or I honor the experiences of the skeptics and I honor the experiences of, let's say, spiritual people who have had profound spiritual experiences. And I also honor nuance in both sides of like the skeptics or spiritual people in the sense of like sometimes maybe the experience you've had can be explained away by a scientific perspective. And I can also, you know, like add nuance to a skeptic saying there's a scientific understanding, and I can say, well, we can't just strip away emotions from our human experience. It's honestly cool to have the freedom to think what I want and explore different topics that I'm interested in and be open to trying different things, exploring different beliefs, and accepting it all as maybe being possibly true. And it also sucks sometimes because even though I don't have someone telling me what to believe, an authority to follow, sometimes that just makes life feel a little bit more uncertain. But I rather embrace that certainty and that openness over certainty, only to find out later that I was wrong about everything and to have my absolute truth stripped away from me. So, I don't know if that answers the question on how to not lose your mind while remaining open minded, but this is just a little reflection or peek into what goes on in my mind when I think about what I believe in, what I stand for, which is nothing really. I guess I believe in having the autonomy, the choice to form or think for yourself or be open to everything, kind of. All right. Well, I hope me sharing a little bit of what goes on in my mind is helpful to anyone who is maybe having these same thoughts and concerns. Okay. Bye for now.